So I thought it would be cool to take a departure from the slideshows and show you some actual internet stuff. And what we're talking about in this video is how to make local money from Pokemon Go. So the first thing I want to start with is learning about the game. I've taught you a few things, but you'll want to learn more. And what I'm showing you is the location I recommend going to learn. It's ign.com/wikis/Pokemon-Go. If you do a search for IGN Pokemon Go, you will find this, and it's really detailed. Goes into every little tiny intricacy, everything you could really need to know about the game itself. It will not teach you anything about how to make money with it. However, it will teach you everything you could possibly want to know about the app and game itself. So I recommend this because it's something called a wiki. Wikis are editable by any registered user. That means that it's always going to be up to date. People will update it when they figure out new stuff. So we talked about being a Pokemon concierge, and that's a local business you can set up going to different Pokestops and Pokegyms in your area. And I recommend having a membership at a wholesale club. It does not have to be BJ's. It can be Sam's or Costco. Either of them is fine. But this is going to be the least expensive place for you to buy the things that you want to resell to other people. Candy, chips, water, other drinks, they're going to have it much less than you would find at your local Walmart, grocery store, or Publix, or whatever your local grocery store is called. When you buy in bulk and then you resell, you can make more money because you're paying less for the product itself. So a couple of the things that I recommended you get, one would be a portable cell phone charger. And I just did a search on Amazon, and I'm going to talk to you about the things that I found. I thought this thing was really slick. It is sponsored, meaning someone's paying for it, but for $20, you can get a solar-powered cell phone charger. I thought that was really cool. However, the one that I would recommend is this one. Easy ACC Monster 20,000 mAh power bank. That's a large amount of power. This should last you a majority of the day. And you can see that there are 4 USB ports. So you can let 4 different people plug in their phones at once. And then, of course, you charge them for the ability to do that. That's not something they're going to be able to get just anywhere. And you'll know that it was $33 with free shipping if you're an Amazon Prime member. They will not. So I recommend something like this. However, an alternative is a full portable power source with USB. This $300 beast should do you well. It should last you at least a full day of multiple charges for multiple people, and then you can charge it up overnight. The reason I recommend this is because you can also do some of the other things we had discussed. This is a portable turntable. So you can plug this into this power source and be ready to rock, where you can set people's phones on the turntable while it spins around, and you can hatch people's eggs for them. Charge $5 to $10 per egg, and you'll be rolling in bank pretty darn quickly. Now we're going to be talking about this one more in detail coming up. However, this is meetup.com, and I'm logging in, and I'm going to type in Pokemon Go and see what comes up. I have not done any research before this. So Cape Coral Pokemon Meetup, Two Drop Game Shop Meetup. So there are gamers in my area, and I'm in a fairly small suburb of Fort Myers, Florida. Fairly small is 50,000 people, but still. In your area, there are Pokemon Go meetups already, and if there aren't, build one. Put one together, get a group together, and monetize it. So monetizing it will be something like this stuff. Putting together some concierge service to go with your meetup group, Pokemon gathering expedition, or whatever you want to call it. So use meetup.com to pull together groups of local people that are interested in the kind of stuff you want to do. Another location to do that is Craigslist. This is one way to attract additional attention in addition to a meetup group. And if there is any local thing that people would be used to, so for instance, a local newspaper. For my area, there really isn't even one there. But in Whitewater, Wisconsin, where I grew up, we had a local newspaper called the Whitewater Register. That would be somewhere to spend $3 to $5 and post a classified ad. Just make sure that it also goes on their website, because people now will use both. So there are some things you can do to make some local cash and get out there and meet other Pokemon trainers and sell them stuff. You decide to make money off of the Pokemon Go craze. If it's not local, it's going to be online, right? So I figured we should talk about some of your options. So one of your options is a blog, and this blog was put up in the last 2 days. You can see that the first post, well, last week, July 20th, about, let's see, today is the 24th. So it hasn't been up all that long. It might have sat for a day or two before they posted, but they're posting at least 2 or 3 times a day, as many things as they can about Pokemon. And their primary and only monetization that I've seen, mind you, I haven't dug through the website, is this right here. This is a Google AdSense ad. If you don't have an AdSense account, it is probably the easiest way to make money on the internet, is you just do cool things, attract your traffic, and when that happens, people will click on the ads. But let's check out the Pokédex shop and see what happens. So it's PokemonGoGlobal.com, and here's the other way they're making money. They have t-shirts with Pokemon stuff. I'm assuming these are generally Amazon affiliate products, because there's no way that they built something like this in such a small time frame. So that is an alternative way to make money. So if you're looking about where these things are coming from, where they're going to, okay, this is another ad format. So if you want to see where the ad comes from, generally you can see from the link that will show up in the bottom of your browser. If you look at the bottom of mine, you can see how Life works. In this circumstance, that's not the case. This is not going to show you what they're using for advertising. The tracking is at the end of the link, and if you look at the end of the link, you can see just a ridiculous setup. So it's going to be very difficult to track. So if we add this to cart, this actually appears to be an internal shopping cart. This is done by content.ad. So there's another option for monetization for you. However, when I clicked on, or when I hovered over this, you could see it's at doubleclick.net. When I put doubleclick.net into my browser, it brought up this website, which is an AdWords company. So again, it's Google AdSense. I knew that, but wanted to show you my how my idea works. You can see DoubleClick by Google. It was a company that Google bought. So putting up blog content is a great way to attract people and attract attention. So another way is to set up a Pokemon forum. Now, understand that there are going to be at least a few dozen people trying to do the exact same thing. This website is monetized strictly through Google AdSense, and it uses a simple forum script with a simple theme. Generally, most forums are run on a software called vBulletin. It's not cheap, but it does work. It's a very nice software. I've used it in the past and been very happy with it. And it allows you to monetize with things like Google AdSense. So if we look around, let's go into general discussion and see if there are any other monetization options that come out screaming at us. Okay, so this is officially the worst hosting on the internet. Gotta love internet speak. People forget how to spell. Okay, so the only monetization I see is one single AdSense ad. So two. Not the best advertising I've seen, but it's something. They're probably making a few dollars a day. So now, we had talked about content creation for the purpose of selling, and one of the places you can do something like that is the Warrior Special Offer Forum, if you are a member of the Warrior Forum. If you're interested in internet marketing, I would recommend ignoring most of the things you read and hear here. But 10 years ago, this was where I got started, which led to me selling in the Warrior Special Offer Forum and then becoming famous in my own right as time went on. So if you have content that you can create quickly, whether it's video or written, you can sell it in the Warrior Special Offer Forum. You would use an affiliate network called Warrior Plus, or there's another one called JVZoo. My choice between the two is JVZoo. They just seem to have better features, but to each their own. So if you like doing video content, you want to use YouTube. It's the boss. It is the big website when it comes to video. But you need to get a couple of videos up and apply for YouTube's partner program. Because what you want are these. The ads that show up in the front of your videos, they will make you money. Potentially, depending on how much traffic you're getting, it could be hundreds of dollars in a very short period of time. Considering how hot Pokemon Go is right now, if you choose the right keyword terms to target and create good stuff, the odds of it going viral are very high. We're going to talk more about viral marketing later, but this is the #1 video that isn't by Nintendo. And you can see 1.6 million views. So this video is doing very well for its owner. Who knows how much money they've made, but I can promise you it's probably a very solid paycheck. So now let's talk about getting ideas. Understanding what you're going to sell is important, but going out there and actually selling it is more important. So to get the ideas to guide you towards being able to sell stuff, websites like this are going to help you. Now, these 10 Pokemon Go buttons for $5, they're probably not going to be anything to write home about. However, they cost them maybe 2 to 3 cents, so they're making a profit. And then you can turn and sell them for $2 each and make some money on your own, or $1 each and double your money. It's completely up to you. Look through Fiverr, Fiverr.com, and see what you can find. You might be able to find some things that you could resell. Etsy.com will probably be a far better source for ideas for you. For instance, I didn't even consider bags and purses when I was creating the slides for you and doing my research so I could show you things you can do. Bags and purses is a great idea. My sister loves Pokemon. She would totally buy a Pokemon purse if someone put it in front of her. But that's going to be the key with this stuff, getting in front of the right people. So on Facebook, you can target ads to people that have the Pokemon Go app on their phone. If you set a budget of maybe $5 a day, put up a nice picture of whatever you're selling, and link directly to the ability to buy it, you should make a profit. Obviously, there are no guarantees when it comes to advertising. However, it's worth a shot. It's worth a try. Another possible opportunity is eBay.com. It's not going to be quite as good as Etsy. Etsy seems to attract a very creative audience. eBay is the home of a lot of people that just want to sell stuff. So Etsy attracts more of an artsy, creative crowd, and I found that for idea generation, Etsy blows eBay out of the water. So you'll see a lot of these wristbands, Pokemon Go wristbands. However, if you really keep looking, this is brilliant. This clock here is awesome. It's done on a record, I believe, but it's just really cool looking. I mean, $40 for that, I'd pay that in a heartbeat. So look through, you can see there are t-shirts, comes with a free sticker. You can get ideas. So get your ideas on eBay and Etsy. Fiverr, maybe a few, but if you wanted or had something you could do, like drawing someone with their Pokemon, that's viable. You could totally sell on Fiverr. So those are some options to make some money using Pokemon Go with the internet.